Bhakta Charan Das ji, Lal Sauta ji, Ralte ji, Mr. Sachin Rao, leaders, MLAs, our party workers, friends from the media, people of Mizoram.
President Pulal Sauta, helai how tu zong zong le, mi pui pung kom te, is a vine chi pai ule.
It's an honor for me to come here today and meet so many of you while walking through the streets of Ezwa.
Ai zol ko pui kal taka karon kal the wang le, mi tam tak ka mu thei cheu wang he kalom em mani.
My impression of Mizoram was formed when I was 16 years old, when I came here with my father in 1986.
Sa ka zakwa sobriet paruka, tlerol veng vong kani lain, kapate den kalo kalaka karon kalmasak ber ania.
And if I was to describe my impression of the people of Mizoram, I would say gentle, kind, affectionate people.
Mizo mi pui ka ngai dan ha Mizo ta chia se kati lai khan, an gil ne ya, an hoi homa, an bulama nuam kati lo thei lo ni.
People with a strong sense of community, people who respect each other, and also people with ideas different to theirs.
Khotla ngai za to na te, mi thing pui za na ton nei thatak te. Tin ngai dan thatak mai ram chung cha nei te an ni ti po ka soi bokang.
And it is something to be very proud of. A culture among many different cultures in India, each one equally important.
India ram culture rang ranga culture chi rang tak mai nei te an ni kati bokanga.
You have a spirit of service before the self, a spirit of altruism.
Midang te ngai poi mo em na lo mai na te po in nei te po ka ria.
And these are very, very powerful values in the 21st century.
Kum sabi som di pakhana tan hian hek hi man ro poi mo tak ani ti ka ria ni.
We have a old connection with the people of Mizoram.
Mizo mi pui te hian in kung kai ta tiket tak kan nei ya.
And I remember when the peace accords were signed and a brilliant new era began for the people of
Sa ka
Mizoram.
sombriat paruka rem na thuthung sai na ni du khan hun thar to poi mo taka kan chuang kai ani kha.
Maybe many of the young people here do not remember, but we transitioned from a violent Mizoram to a peaceful Mizoram.
Helaya na panglam chon re phato lo mai thea khami hun atang khan in be na thisen luan na tanga hun ral muang taka kan lut ani kha.
The older generation, of course, knows the price they paid for the hatred and the violence that was spread in this beautiful state.
Helai ram moi taka in huan na le thisen luan ton na lo ti top tura borok lo thleng ka alo mom tak mewa.
Some months ago, I walked across India from Kanyakumari to Kashmir.
Tlem lai deu to khan kania kumari tanga mar to Kashmir thleng ke kan kalani kha.
And we walked for almost 4,000 kilometers.
Kem sang li don lai kan kal a.
Today we walked 2 kilometers.
Voina roson kem ni vel ora ni kha.
But the message I wanted to give was the same as the one I gave when I walked across India.
Amaro chu khulai ka kalai mi tho kha ka thuran ken chu ni e.
The idea of Bharat Jodo, One India,
India ram pum khat aum theda tur kha tuna kan thu ken tho hi ni.
that respects each other and itself,
Mani bidang te anga za thiam ton ta te.
that is tolerant,
La tor theina te.
that learns from other ideas, other religions, other languages,
Midang culture atang te, midang sakwana atang te zir tur le ngai san sak na te. A omani.
and that loves itself as a whole.
chu wang chu khami pum pui khan in mangai ton na te aom tat ani
And that is the idea that is under attack by the BJP.
tu na hian kha thil nge mai kha he BJP ho hian aron bei le mu re omanti ber ani tlat sia
They attack different communities, different religions, different languages. They spread hatred, violence in the country.
nam rang rang te ko rang te culture rang te an hua chumi ai chuan in hua ton na te in zalo ton na te in noi che ton na te hi aron ti dar ta ani hi
They spread arrogance, lack of understanding.
midang hiat thiam du lo na te in tor thei lo na te aron ti chuak thar ta zela
And this is completely against the idea of India.
hei hi India kan ti INDIA ina adu lo berle ado ber ani tali
Because the idea of India that we are used to, the idea of India that we believe in, is one that respects everybody, is affectionate to everybody, protects everybody.
BJP lalma tun ma India kanantina achunga mi zong zong le culture le sakwa zong zong za an lo na tekha kan duania
Some months ago, I went to Manipur
rewak lo kalta khan manipura tekhan kala
and I could not believe what I saw.
kahan bu khathil oi ompo har katia
The idea of Manipur has been destroyed by the BJP.
Manipur kan tikha anti chevek to di BJP ho hian
It is no longer a state. It is now two states.
khilai khi state pakhata om thin kha tuna chuan state pathia omang an tani
People have been murdered, women have been molested, babies have been killed, but the Prime Minister doesn't find it important to travel there.
khilai tuar tu tam takte mai chia te le poi soi lo te an tuaran thina kara khian he kan prime minister puiro hian aiga tan ma ngai lo alu polak ti thak lo ni
It's amazing to me that the Prime Minister and the government of India are so interested in what is happening in Israel, but not interested at all in what is happening in Manipur.
kan prime minister te hi kan president te hi Israel thil thengi an boi pui em lai hian an ram chung e manipura thil thengi enga man ngai lo tungi amak kat tingol ani
If you look at our national media, you will find story after story after story, talk show after talk show about what is going on in the Middle East.
Middle East thil theng chan chen hi India ram chan chin thedar tu zong zong ne hian atam em mai ni
But nobody in the national media speaks about what is going on in Manipur.
amaro chu Indian national la chan chin thedar tu ho rang si nga hian Manipur chung chang thedar chak le thedar du pakhat man om loi makani
Nobody is talking about the pain, the misery that has been caused there.
khilaya mi pui ho tam takina tortlang an kalme ki zia thama pon ngai lo soi thama pon ngai lo amakan
And I simply cannot understand why the Prime Minister has not visited.
prime minister pui po hian alahan kal lo hi makati to thei lo nia male
It is something to be ashamed of that the leader of our union has not traveled to the state of Manipur after what has happened there.
India ramang reng ruang lal bere di sina aram chunga ka ti khop mayan boy ta khian voi te khat mara to lo hi thil mak top ani lomi
And Manipur is just a symptom of the problem.
tin manipur kan mukhi thil dang dang tilang tu ain tir na mai ani hi ti thiang u
You can see the same problem in a smaller form in many different parts of the nation.
India ram frang ranga tlema zogin ateng zog khau pula po hek tiang zong zoi kan mu me kreng bokani
People from minority communities feeling uncomfortable.
nam tlem le tenau te ho chua tu na hian om dan atan hiat thiam thei to lo a hlau om lutuk to ni
Tribal people feeling uncomfortable.
tribal ho tan po hian om le thei na ni to lo re ani
Dalit people feeling uncomfortable.
dalit ho lo chu tiang bok chu lo ni ya
There is a oppression being carried out on the people of India.
India mi pui te hi min lam chia min rap bet tlok tlok hi ni kon mai ni BJP ho hian
And I view it as an idea, as an attack on the idea of India.
India kan ti kan ngai dan chu mi kha aron be na hian kangai lo thei lo wa
So what has happened in Manipur is of course an attack on the people of Manipur.
chu wang chuan Manipura an torna zong zok hi Manipur te torna ani kan ti lo thei lo wanga
But it is also an attack on the idea of India in Manipur.
chu ba ka chuan India ram kan te kan ngai dan thina kha Manipura khian an rap chemek an ti chemek ani ti po a soi thei bo ani
It is the duty of every single Indian to protect every single religion, every single culture, every single language, every single tradition of this country.
India hian sarkar hian culture tinte nam tinte sa kho tinte zong zong hi an zawaya hum hi mi an na ani tol mai ni
And that is what the Bharat Jodo Yatra was about.
hei hi ko kan kong zona khilai kan kong zona ma sa po khan hei kan tumber kan veiber ani reng ani
We are fighting an election here,
helai chon election kan nei don me ka
and I would like you to consider what the government has done over the last 5 years.
helai e kumakal ta chu khan he emene fi sarkar hian egen ti ti hi ka ngai to na lo lu ta
Drugs are spreading rampantly across the future generation.
Mizoram a thalai dang te ti seturin kan kram chu a hian drugs la om zong zong hi anga pinangap to
250 young lives have been extinguished because of this.
tu nai lo ka po thalai u yom tak tak zani somnga lain nun nan chan ti kan thia a
And while the BJP attacks your culture, your religion, your tradition, the MNF supports them in Delhi.
BJP sarkarin nang mani culture te nam nun phung te in sa khwate aron be mia lai hian helai emne sarkar hian an mani khala thop thei amak mut lobby
One of the people who I was walking with runs an NGO, and he fights the drug menace.
tuna karo kalna ka ton pakhat chu NGO nei tu pakhat drugs lampang do tu te si ngami ni a
So I asked him, what is the main reason for drugs in Manipur? Mizoram.
ega tige Mizoram hian hatie me ma drugs sa tamtak le tin ama khakan zota
And his immediate answer was, the young people of Mizoram do not get jobs, and so they do not see a future for themselves.
ani soidana chuan kan Mizoram thalai te hian na an nei lo wang hian an tan hian invent po harani tiani
Over the last 5 years, the MNF government has created only 2,000 jobs.
kumakal ta chu khan he emne sarkar hian thalai te tan na sanga chau sang thi chau asiam ti kha asia thian sa tha kani
Your infrastructure here, your roads here are in shambles,
in kong te kan mura ra hian asia ti hian reng maya
and they're destroying the economic future of the state.
helai state economic malam clear na hi anti chefek bok to ni
The Congress party always has a good record for governance and for development.
congress sarkar chuan atiang development na ma hian an tho that na hi an record siam na ni ti point hian karing ani
If you look at our state governments, each one of them has a vision, a concept of how to develop the state.
India ham rang congress sarkar na in clear chuan helama mathir na thatak an nei ni ti in chiang khopin karing
Karnataka has
Karnataka.
developed a social safety infrastructure
Karnataka state a chuan an mani mipui him na turta na ruamana fel tak an nei thlapa
among the best in the world.
khovela thaber pola chiar thei an nge nge ni
Direct money of 2,000 rupees every month given to women of the state in their bank account.
mira thei than chota ta na nu ho ta na cheng sang ni an pek the tu kong kan hong huo ta boka
Financial support to farmers.
farmer lo nei tu teu tan thei to padom kan na an thok mek boka
reduce prices on gas cylinders,
ten gas cylinder hi aman na men lo tin hiam boka
and free bus travel for women across the state.
mei setan bas chuan man anti free top boka
If you move to Rajasthan, you will find health insurance for up to 25 lakhs for every citizen.
Rajasthan in chau phei chuan mi pa tan mi pitin tan chu ko tin tan cheng sanga an rom han le 25 ด้วยสมดีปะอันรวมมันและตบกัน health insurance tan
People with heart disease, with cancer, being treated absolutely for free.
เต้นให้ที่ยังดำชัวหาสันนะกันสารติเตเลที่ดังดังตาเตปอยันอัดโลนั่นกอลนั้นเสียมสักตุ๊บไปนี่
People who get injured, having operations completely for free.
เต้นอักซิเดนทูลานัตัวเตเอ็นกอลนั้นอัฟรีนั่นติตบบกะใจโตกเตฮิอัลทั้งเงิน
Gas cylinder that costs 1,000 rupees in BJP states costs 500 rupees in Rajasthan.
BJP ลลนัสเตตาซิลินดาร์ประคัดเจงสังขัดอันนี้ไล่คันราชสถานจนเจงสังอามันเจ้าอันนี้ตัวนี้
If you go to Chhattisgarh, you will find that farmers get the highest remuneration for rice in the country, 2,500 rupees per quintal.
ควินตัลขตาเจงสังนี่สังอาชัตติสการ์สเตตาเปจวนอันมานีขัดยางจะเป็นรถที่บ่อยเนี่ยบูไฟบูหุมเลยนาการอันพันสักบกันนี่
And this money that has been given to the farmers for paddy has transformed the economy of Chhattisgarh.
ชูวางชวนฟ้ามาเตนนาปอยสาขัดยางตีสักนาตะคันชัตติสการ์ชูอันรำดินมุนสร้างออกไหมนี่
Money has gone to the village level and transformed villages because of this.
ทิ้งตากกิลคอร์เบอร์เทงอันจันปุยนะอันเป็กขานอันทิ้งตากควาติชูอันที่เองจูสุรไหมนี่มาสอนใน
At the same time, the Chhattisgarh government has identified local products in each district.
เจนดิสตริกที่น่าชวนชัตติสการ์ช่วยตัวเตชวนอันมานี่ฮัตสันตูร์ที่ดานตูร์ก็อันถอดชัวเตค่ะที่เราดานตูร์อันไงตัวปุยบกะ
And supports businesses, small businesses, and ensures that small businesses succeed.
business ที่ตักเตะเตะบุลตันตูเตะโฮเตะอันดอมกากะอันโหลดลินโลเที่เราตัวเรียนรวมมันเตะน่าเสียมสักเซลนี่
And Chhattisgarh, a predominantly rural state, has opened a web of English schools across the state.
อันมานี่สเตทอะพอชัตติสการ์ชวนอันสเตทชูซงอะอังกฤษอะอันจะเทนตูร์เตะอันหอนสักเฮียลบกันนี่
So 377 English schools provide the best quality education to the poorest students in Chhattisgarh.
ชุดyang chuan tu na po Chhattisgarh state a chuan school za thum som sari pasari lai mai khove atar so tlak an din sak to nge ni
So while we are developing states, protecting farmers, protecting laborers, protecting small businesses, the BJP is busy attacking them.
khat yang a mi ti kana tur mi chi rang ti kana tur ngai tua kan man le lai hian kan state sarkar na chuan BJP chuan khang ho ti chia na tur kha an lo zong le an lo man le ve tunga ni
GST is designed to destroy small and medium businesses.
tuna an GST ron don chuatere rengi business te nau te ho ti chia ta tur ta nan ruam man ni ti hiat reng maya
It is designed to weaken India's farmers.
India farmer te an ra be the tur ta nan ruam man ni
All of you know what happened with demonetization.
mana poisa anti an cancel na demonetization kan ti ka in la kheve kan kareng
A completely ridiculous idea thought up by the Prime Minister of our country.
kan prime minister pui hian ka India ran ti chia na tur an hau sak na tur ni boxi arua man liu ane
The economy still hasn't recovered.
khata tang kan economy hi ngai ala o lo reng ani
And if you want to understand the Prime Minister's strategy for developing India's economy, it can be summed up by one word:
Prime Minister in Kanram Achoy Kandu Dan Hi Kong Katin Tian Lo Soi Don Tai La
Adani.
Adani Ani Mai Adani Ya
Everything is designed to help one businessman.
Mi Pakhat Lok Na Tur Li Tan Hetil Hian Koka Adani Chuni
So that is the state of the nation.
Chu Kanram Tin Mun Hi Ni Ringon Mai
It is a shame that the people who are running your government are in cahoots with the government of Delhi.
India Ram Ay Kolachel Tu Berhi Mi Pakhat Boy Hian Tangani O Mga O Ti Thein Tani
Vote for the Congress party that treats everybody with respect.
Congress Party Ro Hichuan Mi Zong Hi Ngaya Angkat Vekin Ayan Ani
That provides not empty words, but a vision to the state of Mizoram.
Thutiam Ruak Le Belchian Dolo Peve Lavin India Ram Thui Takakan Kalatur Ruaina Anaini
And if there's one thing I want to leave you with, it is that we will defend your culture, your religion, and your tradition.
Til Pakat Kasoy Chian Em Dule Kanut Chia Du Chau Chu Kalo Sorkar Dona Chu Wang Chuan in Sa Kwana in culture le in Namdun Pung He Kalhum Him Sak Don Chuni Tika Tiam Du Chuni
It is, for us, it is more important than anything else.
Hey Kanta Chuan Eng Dang Zongai Na Poimo Berani
Because if Mizo culture is attacked and destroyed, if Mizo tradition is attacked and destroyed, if your language is attacked and destroyed, if your religion is attacked and destroyed, then India is attacked and destroyed.
Achan Chu in culture te in Namnun Pung Te Sa Kwote Ti Chia Taon Po Chuan He Kan India Ti Chia Tani Ti Kan Riani
We love your diversity. We love your perspective. We love your way of looking at the world and at life.
In Danglam Na Te in Til Thir Dante Kovelin Mu Dante Kan Ngai Sang Chewa
It is our most valuable asset.
Hey Til Poimo Berani Reng Sin
It is much more important than these buildings and all these other things, because it is the heart of India and heart of Mizoram.
Heng building liat pui te kong chapui pui te song ai khan Ka in Ril Ru Le in Zale Na Ka Apoimo Bera Ka Ka India Re Mamo Bera Direngani
And we come here, I come here with respect, and I come here to learn from you and understand from you.
Nang mani hi karon kal inne na karon kalyan nang mani zana sang takchole ngai sana sang takcheu nen kalau kala
Because I know that your tradition, your history is thousands and thousands of years of wisdom.
in history te culture upadda te fin na thuk tam na sak tam tak de na in rem chou ani ti kan riani
So I come here with humility.
chu wang chuan in ma karon din hian in ngai tlom takin te takin kaumani
I'd like to conclude by thanking you for coming and walking with me today.
voina kabula inon kalna le kahula ke inon kalna wakan lom thu ka soidua
It was a pleasure, a lot of fun for me.
katan chuan thil nuam takani
And I look forward to walking properly across the Northeast sometime.
nakina reivak lawa chuan notice pum pui nak ni te ho ne na kal ho hi kalatira ni
And meeting as many of you as possible.
chu wang chuan chu nak ni poi chak ve karinga ni
Thank you.
kalome
Oleh, Voinia, ama seberin, pu Rahul Gandhi cunga lom tu kan soya, mun hata katangin helai kan ram terute, min on toa, tu satak tak soya bangin lom tu kan soya ni, tu ti rol cuan mi puiten, helai kan til tina min hur saka lokal khom zong le, kan party leader te kan party mi le sa te, helai hun lotin na tura, min on kal na bang le, mi pui, min toy om tu te cunga ni sa vai cunga lom thu kan soy ni kan lom MPF in helaya kaning khom te minan kai suai teng te hi an chunga lom thu kan sei bokani
Rahul Gandhi karon tiang adam reng rose kan tidonya voi thum kan tidonya o pu Rahul Gandhi dam reng rose pu Rahul Gandhi dam reng rose pu Rahul Gandhi dam reng rose kan lo me